Hi there. Welcome to Bethesda Zero. I'm Mike Binder, Medich Murphy Architects, and today we're applying the spray foam insulation inside the house, so come on in and we'll show you around. So this is one of the walls, but before we apply the interior cavity spray fill foam, you can see that we have the framing. We have the blue is actually the exterior insulation on the outside of the house. We're not using sheathing in this project. We're using cross bracing so that we have we're not wasting any material on sheathing that we don't need. So the insulation acts as our sheathing, really, and then we just spray foam right up against that to fill the cavity. And you can see here, this is one of the places where we've actually built the wall out extra thick so that the electrical wiring is actually going to be inside the envelope of the house. So the spray foam is going to actually fill up this cavity, and we won't have to carve out any insulation in order to install the electricity and the plumbing. Because the house is zoned with a different zone on the bottom and on the top floor, so that we can actually turn down the thermostat on the upper floor while we keep the bottom floor warm. We're going to insulate between the floors, and here we don't want the insulation to engulf or bury the plumbing and the wiring. So we're going to use the spray foam here also, but they're going to make a much faster pass so that it only fills up part of the cavity. And as you can see, this is a wall that's already been foamed. This was only applied as two very fast swipes, about 1/8 of an inch thick when it went on.
Start with the first two wall cavities. I'll finish filling them in. I'll climb up the ladder, fill these two in. After I get those finished, I'll come back down, we'll move our ladder over, and we'll continue with two more wall cavities as we go.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
I think maybe we should try to ground this up and possibly use it as attic insulation. One of the workers actually said they might be able to ground it up and put it in like a beanbag material. But I'll tell you what, I'm willing to give the challenge to anybody out there that can come up with a solution. Just email it to me at greg@nashconstruction.com, and we will consider all entries. And the best one, will win.
They're sawing off the excess foam here. It's in order to get a good seal, we want the cavity completely filled, and because it's a little bit hard to control, they have to overspray. But then we cut the rest off, and using the studs as a guide. Ordinarily, this would generate a lot of waste, but of course the foam is biodegradable. And we're also going to see if we can find some use for it on site as a loose fill insulation.